So let's show you why we call it a magic wand. Expelliarmus!
Nigga be on. Bitch, I'm the man. Nigga,
we on the TV.
Here we are.
It's the Milky Bar kid in fucking HD, man.
Tell them what we're doing.
We doing chest.
Where am I looking into? Where's the camera?
I think it's...
Where's that way?
Fuck, look at my fingers. We coming at you in 3D. I just got the new Huawei.
I'm not trying to butcher that name.
Huawei. Something like that. We were
And I just got
last
a fresh
film.
haircut.
Yeah, bro. And you're look clean.
Like my stretches.
Yeah, man. So we just done a video a few days ago on quads. It's actually dropping today, motherfuckers.
Old school movements.
Yeah, old school movements. And we filmed on a friend's camera because my iPhone ran out of battery, and then we was like, what? At the camera quality,
Yeah.
and we needed that in our life. So I actually had an upgrade coming up. So that was filmed on an Samsung S9, and this is a Huawei, which apparently is even better.
It's even better.
We coming at you 3D. Look at that. Oh, that sounded painful, man.
I can hear a nice motorbike, can you?
I can just hear Nicki Minaj.
My ears are like that, man. As soon as I hear a motorbike engine, I'm like,
Squirrel! Hi there. Yeah, so we're going West Cliff today. So we train at Stackhouse, baby. That's our home gym.
Rayleigh Stackhouse.
Stackhouse in Rayleigh is our home gym, but we've actually got access to 2 gyms, and so we're going to the second one today because they've got a new like a lion plate loaded chest press. Fuck, that's clean. That's good. I can touch it. Look at that. Look at that. Look like I'm coming right at you. Good. The fuck was that, man? You sound like you got the demon coming out inside of you.
my actions being louder than my words, nigga.
Right, so this is the magic wand. What is the magic wand? What does it do? Well, it's practically just something that we made up. Although I've got my girlfriend's dad to make up. And we see Charles Glass use this on a lot of his clients. Basically, you set up a bench in a 90-degree angle and you attach it to the front of the cable flies and you stick this behind the shoulder blades, and it basically opens up your rib cage more, and it now enables you to get more stretch with pectoral and more pectoral engagement. So yeah, we just call it magic wand because of the way it looks. Shazam!
Yo, so dudes, once you get the magic wand in place, what we want you to focus on is getting your upper arm to the midline rather than worry about where your hand position is. Too many guys worry about where their hands finishing rather than thinking about where their elbow position is at the end of the movement, okay? You're going to get most pectoral contraction when your elbow finishes up on that midline, man. You're really going to get that fucking squeeze, baby, in the pecs, man.
Yeah, even on the stretch, as you can see when it goes back, I'm mostly focused not on how the straightness of my arm is, but just that upper arm controlling most of the stretch engagement. So you'll tend to like not hyperextend yourself if you just focus on the upper arm going back and controlling the stretch rather than keeping your arms like partially bent.
Yeah, man. This exercise is actually a motherfucker, man. It doesn't look all that much. You don't need a lot of weight on this movement. Otherwise, you can really overload the pecs and you can just you can run away with it. You really just want to focus on feel. Ooh, cheeky wink there.
Yeah.
Cheeky wink. You really just want to focus on feel. Bring the movement through nice and smooth and focus on yeah, feel those fibers, baby.
Yeah, it'll really make you feel weak. You'll be surprised how actually little amount of reps you can get out of this. If you get a nice amount, decent amount of weight on, and you can really get that engagement going, it will humble you. But the pump's unreal. So
For sure, man. I think after this we moved on to what do you call it? It's like a seated chest press, like a pin-loaded chest press.
Pin-loaded seated chest
Here
press.
it is, man. So this is an awesome machine. This is a hammer strength piece of kit, and it's really good because what I liked about it is the way the handles are angled. It almost feels like you're pressing, even though it presses straight, it feels like you're pressing inwards, so you can get an awesome contraction on your pecs. I think this is an underrated piece of kit.
Yeah, this combined with the seated cable crossover style with the magic wand is an absolute killer. It's just like it's just a stretch on a stretch, and it's phenomenal. I actually, when I do this, try and make it almost like a decline, so I'll really hyperextend my back and push the bottom of my pecs forward, and yeah, you can get a full range from the top to the bottom. It's really nice. Very underrated movement, this.
Yeah, for sure.
If you ever see one of these in your gym or any of the Stackhouses that you visit, definitely give it a go.
Yeah, I think tempo is a big one on this one. It's something that I picked up from you, Sammy boy, is keeping tempo on this. I think really helps for me to keep the actual connection in my chest. For some reason, when I slow this one down, to just personally for me, when I slow it down too much, I seem to sort of take it on my tries. So once I get that contraction at the top, I like just sort of keeping the movement flowing. And then I'll only really slow the reps down once I'm almost approaching failure, and then it's easy because the blood's just there. So there's like nothing you can do to escape that pain, man. As you can see, in pain.
Yeah, definitely embrace the pain on this one.
Yeah, you see, like where when you start sort of getting through to those last reps, you really pick your chest up into the movement, and you can hit your like that pec major real hard on this one.
Yeah, some good rhythm you got going there, mate.
Rhythm, boy. I think you're about to get naked, man. You're about to get naked.
Yeah, it was a nice, actual hot, sunny day for once in the UK, so I did have to derobe in the next. There we go. Yeah.
Unveil the physique.
Tats on show.
Yeah, man. We got a little nip slip going on too. Little nip slip action, man. Yeah, no, definitely. We've done this with 21s as well, didn't we? We actually do like 7 at the bottom, 7 full range reps, and then 7 reps just at the top of the movement for the squeeze. I think that's how we finished it off there.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of 21s.
We love it.
This is actually Stackhouse's new piece of kit. It wasn't really what we expected, but in another way,
test it out there.
It was better than we thought, because when you look at it, it's a line bench press, so you automatically assume it's going to be for the overall pec development, but it's not. It's very upper pec focused. The angle of the bars and the direction of the weight, it almost goes up and over your head.
Yeah, it's a strange angle, isn't it?
Yeah, for that reason alone, I wouldn't stack too much weight on it. It's more of like a squeeze and stretch movement, but phenomenal. The pump was savage, wasn't it?
Yeah, man, the pump is savage on this one. I think there's a bit coming up in a minute where we sort of show you guys how you can get under this machine, because it's actually pretty tricky to get underneath it. You even need some super flexible shoulders, or basically what we do is we stick a couple of plates underneath, where between the handle and the actual framework of the machine, and then it's a lot easier to get underneath it. Nice.
Here we go. That I'm putting a bit of weight on there now.
Yeah,
it's not too
I've
bad.
done this angle to show you dudes how Sam's knee is like lower than his hip. I think that's really important to get a good position, like braced in the actual machine. And then once you're braced in the actual machine, it's like you're pushing from a strong foundation. I see a lot of guys leaving their legs kind of loose, man.
Hi dudes, I'm gonna give you a little tip, man. If you've ever got a piece of kit in the gym where you can't get quite underneath it, use these little plates. Secret. Get underneath the machine so you can jack it up a little bit. And then watch the magic, baby.
Yo, we back.
Yep, thanks John for the little tutorial on how to use the new line press. Give it a go if you're ever in the area. But this is just what we like to finish on. Pretty much most chest days we'll do these hammer strength or whatever. What was this one called?
Techno gym, I think.
This is Techno gym.
It was nice.
But yeah, generally the hammer strength ones, they have a massive pad, these dip machines, in the front, so I've always had to switch the other way and sit backwards so that I can really get over and get a full stretch and contraction on my pecs. However, this one doesn't have the annoying chest pad, so it's awesome. You can lean right over and finish those pecs off.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a good one that I've felt managed to build up my lower pecs, right on that inner pec, right where the serratus is.
Yeah.
It helps get that little part of the pec that you can't really get on any other chest movement, so it's definitely a one to use.
Yeah, give it a go. It's good just to finish off, get that last little bit of blood in the pecs and make sure you finish them off. Anyway, if you got to this point in the video, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace!
We done. Chest for the day, man.
Yeah, it was a good session.
Got some flyers.
What do we think
What are we
of
doing next?
that new?
What are we doing?
Oh, we've done a flatbed.
Just trying to run it through.
But what
Nice.
do we think of the new piece of equipment?
Yeah, man. New bit of kit down at Stackhouse. Decent, man. You just got to know how to get underneath it. You need to jack them handles up with a couple plates. You can get under it without putting any stress on your delts, and then just let that shit go, man. Once you finish the set, let it go. Let that
I'd say
shit go.
top tip, don't try and stack too much weight on it
Yeah.
because of the angle. You're likely to fuck some shit up.
Focus on that squeeze.